Welcome to my weekly Fabricate Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Suzanne, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Today's video is all about paper crafting. I'm here to share how easy it is to make a 3D project. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial, and I would love to see you shop with me. Well, look at this lovely little box that I have to share with you today. I'm using up some of my retiring cardstock. This happens to be Perfect Plum, and this is Rose Red. And even though this designer series paper called Painted with Love doesn't have either one of those colors in it, it's got Rich Raspberry and Melon Mambo, the two colors did seem to go really nicely together. So this is a gift for my downline, who I thought they're coming, or probably by the time you see this video, they have already been to my house for a day of crafting. But I have a little notebook that I wanted to give to them. And like with anything, you know, you have a tiny little notebook, which is special enough as it is. It's got gold foil on it, it's pretty. You know, we can write all the items of the Stampin' Up! Catalog that we wanted, but it just makes it extra special when you can make a lovely box to go around it. So I was thinking that I would put a belly band around here, but I didn't want to interfere with the foil. So what I thought I would do is just use some baker's twine or some ribbon or something. And half of these are being mailed to my downline out of the province. So I also wanted it not to be too bulky. So you can see how thin this is. Anyway, this is my share for you today. All right, so we need 2 pieces, and it looks like I've already scored these by accident. Sorry about that. But 2 pieces of cardstock. Again, this happens to be Rose Red, and this actually happens to be Tangerine Tango. Anyway, so I'm going to score all my sides on all 3 sides at 3/8 of an inch, and you're going to do this twice. So let's just do a nice double scoring here. Oftentimes when I do a lot, I had to do 12 because I have 12 members in my team. I wanted to make sure that, like obviously I cut all the pages, and then I score them, and then I burnish them. It's like mass production, right? I'm going to use this from the Painted Love, and I think I'll put it on the orange one. The Tangerine Tango. And it's funny because there's no Tangerine Tango in here, but it's just like a deeper, richer color. It kind of goes. So the reason why I wanted to decide that first, because this is going to be my lid, and so this is going to be cut slightly differently than the base. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm having fun making all of these gifts for my team, and by the time I'm shooting this video, they haven't got it yet, but we're going to have a lovely afternoon at my new apartment. All right, so I'm just going to cut up on that score line and wedge in, and that's pretty much what we're going to do for all of it. So I call this day Diva Day, and we do it, we're having our first time, but we will have it 3 times a year. So maybe at some point somebody's going to, from out of town, will be able to come. So I cut straight up on this one, and now I'm going to take that square right off, but I'm going to edge in a little bit, boop, right there. So this is the lid. So straight up on the score line, And I always tell you never to cut into the side flap here, but we're going to. There's a reason for it. All right, so I'm just going to put fast fuse. I'm finding dry adhesive still works better than wet glue with me. I just am not a wet glue person. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do because fast fuse apparently is no longer going to be sold at Stampin' Up. So that sucks. All right, so now I'm just going to bring the sides in together. What I did find was helpful was to sort of pinch down the side first. This is such a small area, yeah, they're tiny small sides. All right. Like it just fits like a glove. And I felt that because I'm going to be mailing some, that I really wanted to make sure that, well, first of all, the book isn't going to be smashed, but I also don't want the box to be smashed either. I am going to take some liquid glue. This is probably the reason why I dislike liquid glue, because it doesn't come out when you want it to, and then when it does, it comes out too much. Really little amount. So this is going to be my top, so I'm just going to stick this, the edge right in, fold it around, and it does take a minute for glue to set up, so I'm just going to press. I know I didn't put too much glue on, so that wasn't going to scoosh out onto my book. And then now I'm going to take my little tab there and close up. Close it up around the box so that it gives it a little bit of room so that I know that I'll be able to open it up. One of the last little things, you can see how that's gaping, and I dislike that. And that's the reason why I wanted to put a belly band on. But I'm also going to cut out the most offensive part of it, which are these little ends here. I mean, it is what it is. You're not going to, it's a box that has one of those, it's just that type of box that, you know, the ends will stick out. All right, so Painted Love, designer series paper. This is size 4 3/4 by 5 7/8. So not only am I using up some of my cardstock, I'm also using a big page of that very pretty designer series paper. And I just think it's so awesome. And then now I have, this is a sad moment. I really liked these Lovely Words, I believe they were called. And just because it's such a small thing, I'm going to use my wet glue. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to have these ladies over to my home. Like our first official meeting, really. So exciting. And if anybody was watching this and wants to join or have any questions about joining a team to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, pop on over to my blog at sunstampin.com, and I have a little, you know, blurb on there as well as a video. So, you know, if you're thinking about it, I'll put it to you this way. If you're spending over about $133 on crafty stuff a month, this demonstratorship is most likely for you. So I guess I got this baker's twine in a paper pumpkin. But it's the only white stuff I have. Anyway. It's nice. So I'm just going to tie it in a little bow. At least it'll keep it closed. It won't flop open and spoil surprises. And yeah, I'm even going to send these to my team. That is, I mean, I have some people in Nova Scotia and Ontario and Saskatchewan. I don't think I have anybody from Manitoba. So maybe that's what I need to aim for. I need to aim for somebody in Quebec and Manitoba. Come be on my team. Super cute. I love that. So there you go. I made 12 of them. So I've used up a lot of my Tangerine Tango and my Rose Red cardstock, and I know it's going to a good cause. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. I'm having a gas making these. Hopefully you don't mind this mini series of the gifts that I'm giving to my downline for their Diva Day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.